A brief message before I start my video. I'd like to apologize to all my viewers, which isn't that many, but hopefully keeps going up, so make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any of my videos, because if you haven't noticed, I've been going from Knockout bigger, and pretty soon I'm going to have Prometheus and Percy's videos for Nerf Rival, which you will not want to miss, so make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss those, and any of my other future videos. And anyways, I want to apologize for not having posted a video in quite some time. I don't know exactly how long it's been, but things have been hectic with the whole coronavirus, and my life has just been crazy. I apologize for not having posted a video in quite some time. I'm trying to get back into the schedule of posting one every week or 2 weeks. So, let's get on to the video. Hello my fellow Nerfers. Today I'll be reviewing the Nerf XX-1500, or the Nerf Roundhouse, a spring-powered 15-shot pistol in the Nerf Rival series. So let's get straight into the review. Included when you purchase the Roundhouse is the blaster itself, 15 yellow Rival rounds, and the instructions, which I unfortunately do not have. Starting up at the front, there is no end strike barrel lug. This is a Rival blaster, obviously. As I've said in my other videos, Rival balls won't fit. There's a iron sight up here that corresponds with the one in the back here, although they're quite low in my opinion, and I think you're meant to kind of angle it up a bit, but even then these sights don't line up with that, and in my opinion I would like them just a bit higher so I can use them more often, because I end up more just kind of eyeballing it rather than actually using the sights because they're so low, and it takes me forever to line my eyes up correctly with the sights so I can actually see them. There is a tactical rail here, as well as one back here. You could put a sight or whatever you want up here, although sight maybe not good here because you'd have to grip the sight to prime it back. There's a little button here that when you push this and slide forward, it functions as a unjammer, sort of. You can reach your fingers in there and clear out any jammed Rival rounds. I didn't experience any jams with this blaster, however, there was another issue with it that I will cover in a moment. And to close it, you just give it a bop on the nose. And anyways, this is the Rival round storage. It holds 15 Rival rounds, 5 3-shot pillars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the way the system works is you close this because the block bit forces the springs here up so that you can actually prime it. And the way the system works is when you prime back on the priming handle here, ow! Wonderful! Not the first time this thing has chewed up my hand, but it rotates the whole disc over, so the round that was in here gets slid over into the chamber. And the main issue I've seen with this blaster is the disc not fully rotating all of the way and causing me to have to stop and then re-prime it forward, because I will try to prime it forward, but the disc will not be properly aligned and it won't let me prime it. That's the only type of jam that I've experienced with this. And to the trigger and safety. Safety is on both sides for left or right-handed Nerfers. Trigger pull, I feel, is standard for a Rival blaster, and for any Nerf gun really, you just pull the trigger and... Wow, that went far. It's more powerful than I remember. And safety up, off, and you can, fire and stuff. Safety down, you can't fire, and there's actually little pictures when it's up. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but you can kind of see maybe a little circle there, and that shows a Rival round. There's supposed to be. And then on the bottom there's a circle with an X through it showing no shooting the Rival round. The grip is standard for Rival guns, I think. It's targeted for older Nerfers, and it's beefy and bulky. There's this big mush of plastic here. I don't really get what it's for. I guess a finger guard. But it's really big and loose. I can fit my entire arm through it. And it spins. Jolly. And you wouldn't want to hit someone with this because this is solid plastic. There's no, I mean, there's probably a hole inside because they wouldn't want to use a ton of plastic to fill it in. But you wouldn't want to hit someone with this because it would really hurt them. Now, if you coated it in foam, maybe, but I wouldn't recommend hitting anyone with this anyways. It's meant to be a ranged blaster, not a melee weapon. The priming handle is standard for Rival, I would think. Although, as you saw before, if you don't grip it right, the rail here can kind of chew your hand a bit. Yeah. It is a little harder to prime, I think, because of you're not only pulling back a Rival spring, which takes force, but you're also rotating this disc here to prime your blaster. That is the external overview of the Nerf Rival Roundhouse. Now onto the firing demo. I'll be shooting standard yellow Nerf Rival rounds for this. Every other shot, it just jams. That is a firing test of the Nerf Rival Roundhouse. I also put the Roundhouse up on my chronograph and received an average of about 88 FPS. So it's a little slower than the Rival average of 90 to 100, but it's still perfectly acceptable, and it's in the pistol class, so that kind of makes sense. Pistols typically do have less FPS than heavier rifles like Prometheus and some of the curved shot weapons. And now on to my personal opinion. Personally, I think that you should purchase this blaster if you're given the option to. It's a lot of fun to use, especially in Nerf games where pistols are either used often or even in just a plain pistol round. Because if there's a Roundhouse on the field and say you have that Roundhouse and everyone else has either like a Chronos or a Knockout or an Elite pistol, you will most likely dominate because of your just sheer amount of ammo capacity, because they'll have anywhere between 1 and 5 shots before needing to fully reload, while you will have 15 shots without needing to reload at all, which I think is a great deal. And besides, it looks awesome. Wouldn't want to have this. And as always, keep on nerfing if you're a nerfer already. Not nerfer yet, recommend it. As always, it's a lot of fun. It's a great hobby to get into. Yeah. Have fun nerfing. Be safe. Don't hurt anyone at all. And I'll see you guys again soon with another video.